Hello, welcome back to my Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke. It is 8:31 a.m. on Wednesday, December 3rd. Early start to the day, but happy to be getting right into it. So yeah, we have Byron next. We have some trainers to clear out before we get to Byron. But last night I went ahead and calced for Byron, so he's all cooked up. If I did everything correctly, it should be a pretty uneventful gym leader battle. Byron is just really not good, even in a ROM hack like this. So, again, assuming that I did everything correctly, it probably won't be the most exciting sort of battle. But then again, if I miss something, it could be a very exciting battle. So, I think though, so for the purposes of clearing out the gym, I want to bring the likes of you guys. I was also kind of curious if item, take this. I could give someone flamethrower like Perfume Genius here. Or if there's anyone else that could benefit from a flamethrower. I think Ross King, the Kingdra is good here. Medicham's probably pretty good, and then we have Gliscor. I think like a lot of this will be handled by Pelipper, Kingdra, Magmortar. I guess we can hold on to Gliscor just in case. We can have Medicham just in case. So yeah, I think we will do this. Alright, so let's bring Ross King up to level 50. Outrage. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so what does everyone have here? You have leftovers, okay. You have Toxic Orb. We actually could do a little pre-poisoning with you real quick. Oh, and do you have Earthquake? You do. Okay. You actually already have the moveset that we more or less need. Oh, and do you have your Toxic Orb still? You do. Okay. Chatot. Aw. We will protect agility. Are we gonna be able to run? Yeah, cool. Cool. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and bring in some leftovers. To you, especially. But we can give it to you. You. And you. And you. Unless we otherwise figure out something else that we can give. And then I have the flamethrower TM somewhere here. Yep. You don't learn flamethrower? Oh, well, never mind then. That was the whole idea. For some reason, I thought you just learned the... I mean, you learned Thunderbolt. Maybe that's different. Yeah, ideally, I was looking for someone that can learn flamethrower. Maybe it's Gengar? Gengar could be... you're at level 53, never mind. Could go with Bill Corgan, maybe. I don't know. Nora Jones. I already have 2 water types. I could bring in Hariyama, I suppose. Garchomp. Yeah. You can learn Flamethrower, I know. And you get Earthquake, so... Right? You learn Flamethrower, right? Yeah. I don't think we need Rock Slide right now. We have the TM for it, so we could just do that. Alright, that should be good. The first one The first gym leader should be handled pretty okay by Pelipper, actually. Okay. We are going to heal up Gliscor here. And you do have leftovers. Yep. Okay. All right. Phil Collins. This should be pretty straightforward here. Steelix level 51. We set up the rain, and it should be as simple as just a Surf KO. Yeah, great. If it didn't, then it would have Thunderfanged, and that would not have been very good. So, let's just, I want to see who we have here next. Okay. That worker looks like we can dodge. Looks like we can dodge him. There's a dude here. Just watching through a VOD to see what we need to do. Alright, let's just skip ahead here. Okay. It's that guy we dodge. That guy we also dodge. And then it's this, who do we have here? Ace Trainer Caesar. Starts off with Empoleon. Okay. Caesar, Empoleon. Okay. So we're just gonna see here if I have... Ooh, you have a Metagross. Okay. Okay. I don't much care for that. If we do Brick Break on Medicham, are we chillin'? Starting off with this leading Empoleon. Choice Band. Choice Band. Where are you? Choice. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do, let's go back to Medicham. Brick Break. Choice Band. Okay. Oh, even with a, even just at level 50, I thought I had to level up, but I guess not. Word. So... we can do that. Metagross comes in. What does that bait? It should bait Meteor Bash, which could be good then for... Alright, so assuming that it's baiting Meteor Mash, we would then go to Magmortar. Oh, you don't even... You had speed, but you don't KO with a flamethrower? That's interesting. It's not. It's barely even 50%. Huh. This Metagross might be a bit of an issue. How come you do so little damage? That's weird. Is there something that like tanks you but can deal good damage onto you? Not really. Huh. Meteor Mash. Can Gliscor handle you at all? I need Earthquake on you. Not really. I have Ice Punch. Jesus, what? How come this Magmortar doesn't, like, do more damage onto it? I guess it has pretty good special defense, but... So, like, we come in... no, it's too risky. If it was like a, you know, but it's not even like if we had specs. Where's choice specs? Weird, okay. What other way do I have to deal with this Metagross? I guess there's Garchomp. Level 53. But even then, I mean, we would kill with a Choice Band. But the issue is that Meteor Mash can crit kill Garchomp. That almost works. I can switch over to my web view here just to see what we're looking at. So the deal is, if we start with this Empoleon, and we have Maggie Rogers here, which has Brick Break, and we do Choice Band, for example, it kills the Empoleon, right? We outspeed. So then in would come Metagross, which baits Meteor Mash. And at first, I thought I could just switch over to Magmortar and kill with Flamethrower, but apparently it doesn't do diddly squat. Oh, rain. That's why. Okay, I was like, why does that do so little damage? All right, good catch. Never mind, we have nothing to fret. Choice specs. Kill. Because Meteor Mash crit doesn't even kill. Okay. And even if it gets to the attack boost, it's fine. You don't have an item. Okay, we're chilling. And then it's Scizor, which I think is the same idea. Yeah. We outspeed. There's no item. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. We are chilling. So Maggie, we're gonna do this, and then... Wow, okay, I'm glad I caught the rain thing. I was like, why does that do so little damage? So we need the choice items. So we need the choice band on you and the choice specs on you. Choice band, choice specs, and you have flamethrower, which is all you need. You have brick break, which is all you need. I'm just double checking that you outspeed these 105 to 90 and 105 to 76. Okay. So we'll just start off with this just for the sake of, you know. And choice band. Yeah, if this doesn't kill, then Empoleon can crit kill. So that's fun. Let's go back to this. I think here we just do this. Okay. All right. Hold on, I just want to move over one. We'll heal up Gliscor. All right. Let's do it. All right, we have Empoleon. We have Choice Band. Yes. We Brick Break for the KO. Boom. Metagross. We swap to Jimmy Buffett. Meteor Mash. Doesn't get a crit, doesn't get an attack boost. But we Flamethrower anyway for the KO. Scizor also goes down to a Flamethrower. Boom. Nice and easy. Great. Who do we have up next here? This is... Worker Gerardo. Hell of a name. And you lead with a Probo Pass. Sounds like a pretty easy one-shot with Brick Break to me. Gerardo. Leading with Probo Pass. Yep, that's a pretty easy one-shot with Brick Break. You don't have an item, you have Sturdy, but that doesn't work like that in this gen. But can I kill with Magmortar by chance? Not quite. Well, if I give you an Expert Belt, then we can do Aura Sphere into Flamethrower for the Fortress. Wow, Expert Belt boosted Flamethrower into the Fortress does 427 to 504% damage. That's insane. You outspeed you, you outspeed you. Yeah, great. Alright. Yeah. Seems pretty easy to me. And you definitely have Aura Sphere. Such a good move. Expert Belt. Nice. Alright, let's see where we go here. You have Expert Belt. Yep. So we just Aura Sphere into Flamethrower. Great. We are at 53, which means we are now at the level cap. Yeah. So we just have to be careful. Let's see what we got coming up next. We have a fighter. Black Belt David with a Lucario. Can't imagine it'll be all that bad, but Lucario. I mean, we can, well, maybe this is a Garchomp angle. Yeah. Oh, you don't even need a choice band. That's fun. But you do, as of this level, need a choice scarf. So that's fine, I think. Yeah, let's just do this. And we'll give the choice scarf. Yeah. What about Quick Claw instead, actually? Choice Scarf, Earthquake. You do kill this. Yep. It looks like it. I hope it's right. It's an impish nature, so... Okay. We're all good here. Yep. Earthquake. Boom. Great. Alright. Cool. And then we got, and it looks like another Ace Trainer here. Ace Trainer Brianna. What do you lead with? Skarmory. Okay. I mean, it's easy enough for Magmortar, right? But Is there someone else on my team that can handle this Skarmory? Pachirisu? I don't have Pachirisu on my team currently, but it'd be fun to do a good old, like, you know, or set up the rain and thunder strat, but even a thunder doesn't kill. Or it's a range, rather. At level 52. At the level cap, it's a little more guaranteed, but it's so tempting to I'm sure if I just flamethrower and then that's it, that's fine. I mean, gaining a little EXP on Magmortar isn't the worst thing, because if it breaks the level cap during the battle, it helps with the Bastiodon later. So, how does Pelipper fare against this? Oh yeah, it has Rock Slide, that's right. Oh, we're not faster, okay. I mean, that makes sense. If I set up the rain and then go to Kingdra, it looks like we're just chilling, honestly. You're at level 50? Is there any chance that from there Choice Specs kills? Kinda. What if we're at level 52? Okay. So level 52 you kill. And then you... Oh, but you have Play Rough. Yikes. At the level cap, you kill it. The Mawile. Okay, so at the level cap, Kingdra, a rain boosted Surf kills Skarmory. It kills Mawile, and it almost kills Wormadam. But not quite. Okay. It's so close. Is there another way around this? With my current team. What happens if I give Gliscor a Rock Slide? Oh, you do nothing. Interesting, okay. Wow, you really do nothing to the Skarmory. Never mind, okay. Huh. I could set up Stealth Rock, though, so that I don't have to go all the way to, What are you baiting here? You're baiting Ironhead or Drill Peck? I feel like either of those would be fine onto Phil Collins, right? Because all you have to do is come in and... Yeah, okay. And then you would bait Rock Slide. And we would go to Kingdra. And if we specs, we'll do level 52 maybe. Let's see how much we can get away with here. Ah, shoot. Choice specs. Okay, so level 52, you definitely kill you. Mawile. Okay, so it would be fine for the Mawile then, because it would take 6%. Yeah. How much does Stealth Rock do to steel types? 6%. So then that would kill it. Yep. And then it would do... But you can barely do anything to me, so... Yeah, alright. That's honestly fine. If I get crit on a move coming in, then that could be bad. But otherwise, I think we're chilling. So let's go to level 52 on Kingdra here. I don't need Kingdra for the Byron fight. Phil Collins is fine the way it is. He is, sorry. Stealth Rock. And then we're going to use Phil Collins and then basically sweep with Ross King. Word. Alright. Okay. That should do it. Gliscor against the Skarmory first. Oh, I need choice specs. Oh, you have expert belt. Never mind. Sorry. Who has choice specs? Oh, the expert belt was here you go. You need the choice specs. Choice specs. And you have leftovers, doesn't really matter. And you have leftovers, doesn't really matter. Okay. Stealth Rock. You just need to set up the rain, and then you have Surf. Yeah, great. Okay, so we Stealth Rock. There's no reason not to protect, so we'll do so. And Phil Collins to set up the rain. Drill Peck doesn't really matter. And then we go to Ross King. Yes. Surf. Down. This helps with the Mawile. Down. It would have killed us with a Play Rough otherwise. And not quite, but we'll just Surf again for the KO. Boom. Alright. Do we have any more? Before Byron? Nope. That's it. Yeah, okay. Not gonna talk to him. Alright, so we can assemble the team for Byron. Do I have Gliscor on this team for Byron? Yes, I absolutely do. I have Gliscor. I have... Nope, not you. Sorry. Magmortar. That's all I really need. But Torterra, and these are all backups. Torterra, Pelipper, Kingdra, Medicham. So a lot of this is actually similar to what I have right now, but... I think the only swap really is Torterra for one of these. Garchomp, I think. Yeah. No one on this team is going to need Choice Scarf for this battle. So we will max Elixir. I'm not going to heal via the Pokemon Center. So just double checking everything here. Gliscor only really needs Stealth Rock, and then it has Earthquake otherwise, and then it's poisoned and has leftovers, so that's fine. And then we need Magmortar with, I think, Expert Belt, which you have. You need Flamethrower, Brick Break, and Aura Sphere. Yes. Does it make sense to swap Thunderbolt for anything? I don't really need to. Yeah, I really don't need to. It's just Aura Sphere and Flamethrower. Yeah. And how are you doing on the EXP? Oh, okay, you're a little low, but could have afforded to use you, I guess, but... And then for the other ones here, Kingdra has Choice Specs, which you already have, yep. Pelipper can have Focus Sash. It's up here, yeah. Okay. Medicham can have Choice Band, which I think you already have. Yeah. And then Torterra, we're going to give a Persim Berry. Theoretically, I'm not going to need anyone beyond these two. But these are all just backups. So, that being said... okay, so what I want to do is level everyone up to 53 and then go into the gym. So even though there are some trainers that we haven't fought yet, the idea is that like you should be at the level cap. If your next challenge that you have planned as the gym leader, you're at the level cap, so that way, like, because you're not really technically supposed to be using rare candies, like, after you get to that point, after you get past the trainers to the gym leader, you know? It's basically just a way of avoiding cheating. So I'm going to level them up now and then try to make my way to the gym leader without hitting the optionals, which it doesn't look like it's hard to do. Let me just in case I mess up the rare candying, let me just save. Everyone should just be going to 53. I don't have you as 52 for any reason. Yeah, no. You're at 51, 52, 53. Okay. 53. Reversal. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. 53. Reversal could be really good, especially since we're jolly natured, so there's a good chance we would outspeed something, and if at low HP, then kill it, but... Alright, we're at level 53 with everyone. You have Stealth Rock is the most important thing, but you also have Protect and Earthquake. You have Flamethrower, Brick Break, Aura Sphere. That's all you need there. All your PP is all good. Choice Spec Surf is all you really need. Brick Break, Choice Band is all you really need. Persim Berry, Earthquake. I don't know if you really need Protect. You don't really need Protect. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Focus Sash. That's in case we want to do like a rain thing with Kingdra. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Alright, so, and then I'll go ahead and save here as well. We'll make our way back to Byron. Do we get access to this? No, of course not. Okay. Okay, I think we're in the clear already. All right, boom. We made it. All right. So just checking one more time. We have Gautier with Earthquake and, well, Stealth Rock is really the main thing. You have Brick Break, Aura Sphere, Flamethrower, Expert Belts, Leftovers. I'm just going to double check also all of the ranges here just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. 53. Right, I guess that's like Brick Break into Flamethrower for the Bronzong. So that's the case for you. Steelix comes in. We outspeed and we KO with Flamethrower, Expert Belt. We have the Stealth Rock set up, so that'll take care of the Agrons. Focus Sash with Aura Sphere. Boom. Yours is Citrus Berry. You have Focus Sash. You have Muscle Band, Citrus Berry, but you're just going to die. Bastiodon. Hopefully we level up by that point, but if not, it's not the end of the world. And then you... Yeah, okay. Just making sure all the ranges were good here, but... Alright. Cool. I think we're looking good to go. Is that what the deal is? Interesting. Oh, huh. Okay, so no one even knew that I was streaming. I just realized a setting that, like, I want to keep these VODs unlisted on my YouTube channel, but I didn't realize that it would then hide the notification of me going live, so I'll just give a second here to see if anyone, like, comes in, since I'm about to do the Byron fight. Alright, so yeah, we should be all good to go here. Again, I'll just give a second. Alright. Okay, I think we can get started with the battle. I was waiting to see if I basically just send out a push notification for this stream, so no one was able to like actually hop on the stream until now, so I was just trying to give a little bit before starting the Byron fight, but I think we can just get started here. Still streaming, still recording. I want to switch over to the calc here. It's good to know, though. It's good to know. Cool. Yeah, I think we can just go ahead and get started. All right, 6th gym badge. Let's freaking do it. It's good to see you. Now, I will take your challenge right to the point. I hope I didn't miss anything here. Byron leads with Bronzong, which has screens, as well as Stealth Rock and Gyro Ball. The one main thing I need Gautier to do here is set up Stealth Rock. I kind of hope it doesn't go for Stealth Rock here. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is completely fine. So we will switch over to Jimmy Buffett. Basically, this allows us to not take any damage from Stealth Rock, since it didn't go for it. Reflect. So with both screens up, it should only go for Gyro Ball or Stealth Rock, but we will go ahead and break the screens. This will do some damage to the Bronzong that we need. Gyro Ball doesn't do that much. And I'm just double checking one thing here. Yeah, okay. So now Flamethrower, an expert belt boosted Flamethrower will KO the Bronzong. And this should now be a sweep entirely from Jimmy Buffett. Should be. Thank God we got a Magmar. Steelix comes in, but it dies to a Flamethrower. The only potential, it's not really a hiccup, but it might not one-hit KO the Bastiodon, but it can't really do all that much to us. Aggron. The Stealth Rock was purely for this Aggron because it has Focus Sash. If it didn't have Focus Sash, then I wouldn't have needed to set up the Stealth Rock, but alas. Aura Sphere, 4 times, super effective. Fighting type move into Aggron, kills it. Here we go. Also, thank goodness for the Expert Belt item. Fortress. Does have Sturdy, but it doesn't work like that in this generation. So, doesn't really matter. But Flamethrower kills. If we had gone to level 54, I think it would have been a little more guaranteed to kill this Bastiodon. I think we still could kill, but like I said, it can't do a ton to us, so we'll just go ahead and Aura Sphere. Also, this Magmortar might come into play for Candace. Okay, we kill. For Candace, so it might not be the worst thing to not level up too much with Jimmy Buffett. And there's the level up, but we're gonna want to protect Jimmy Buffett at all costs, with him being our only fire type. And we flamethrower. And that is by far the easiest gym leader battle. We now have 6 gym badges. Just like that. All right. We're doing it. We are doing it. I forget what this is. Is this Metal Burst? Flash Cannon. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. I think we have all this, like, library stuff, right? Got it on the right screen, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. That's good. Let me change the badge counter here. Boom. Nice. Great. Good stuff. Continue on out here. Do we get taken right to the... Not quite. Okay. I kind of have to blow my nose. BRB. All right. Yep, it's all good. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. There are no battles in here or anything, right? No. Since when is it that kind of door for this library? Has it always been like that? That was just like a regular door instead of like a glass, like, electric door or whatever. Alright. So I think we have to go over to one of the lakes, like Lake Acuity or something. I'll be out of here. I like that we're over like on the left third of the screen. They were like, no, we gotta shift the perspective a little bit. Okay, so Dawn, you go to Lake Verity. Silence, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity to Snow Point City, right? And I go to Lake Verity, right? Lake Valor, right? The lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria. Yeah, Valor. Okay, got it. Has it stopped? What was that about? Okay, I get it. Something blew up. Well, you've just witnessed from the actual scene. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion exposed to the lake? Gramps, they said it was an explosion? But why at Lake Valor? Oh, the very lake that I, the chosen one, am going to. There might be aftershocks. I know I just left for the tissue, but I kind of have to leave for the toilet now. The toilet. Yeah, sorry. I really gotta go. I'll be right back, Bo. All right. Cool. Lake Valor. I think I have to go to Lake Valor and then it's Lake Verity, but it's like the Saturn or Jupiter guy, whatever, right? Oh, so I have to deal with, yeah, there's one guy here. Looks like I can avoid some grunts and get to whatever this guy's name is. What is it? Saturn. With an Alakazam. Okay. So we'll take a look at Saturn with an Alakazam. What level are you? 52. Alright. Alright. So we have an Alakazam. Is it something that Gengar can handle? Yeah, actually. Or wait. Yeah, with a choice scarf? Damn, Alakazam. Oh, Alakazam is faster than Gengar. Damn, alright. Whatever. Oh, that's with a life orb. Whoops. Never mind. I guess Gengar sucks. Well, if we... Hold on. If we go to like level 55, still not enough. I think the level cap is 56, if I'm not mistaken. Candice. 56, yeah. Crikey. Yeah, because so even 55 is pushing it. Alakazam. I probably have Sucker Punch on someone, right? I think you can at least learn Sucker Punch. So I'm sure that would be fine. Surely that would be fine. 52? But like, you know, with a choice band. It's barely enough. We could go to 53. Okay, so it would want to go for Focus Blast or Calm Mind, but if we have the Sucker Punch, then it's fine, right? I guess theoretically, if there's someone else that can do like... that can do a Sucker Punch, or what other dark types do I have? Oh, I have you. Oh, you just straight up kill. Oh, okay. But are we faster? No, of course not. With a Choice Scarf, we are. Always with a Choice Scarf. But, you know, that's all we really need. At least then we can just crunch KO. Sure, we can start with that. And actually, we wouldn't need to level up. What level are you? And maybe that's not the worst thing. You're at 51. I mean, we might as well bring you to 52 just to be safe. Okay, yeah, so we'll start with you. Where are you? Why can I never find them once I... So... whatever. We start with you. Crunch KO. It brings in you. You're going to want to go for Cross Chop or Gunk Shot. Interesting. I mean, we could Focus... No, we can't Focus Sash. We're doing Choice Scarf. What could take a Gunk Shot or a Cross Chop? Crobat can. With a Choice Band... none. Okay, so you can take Gunk Shot or Cross Chop. Although you might go for Fake Out first anyway. Which actually would be optimal. I guess the only thing is that it could, but it could Gunk Shot into Sucker Punch crit, and then we would die. That is a bit tricky. Let me... Hold on. So, we're starting off with this Alakazam, and we can kill with a Choice Scarf Sharpedo. Then it brings in Toxicroak, which is kind of an issue because it can... oh, it has Dry Skin too, okay. Can you learn Zen Headbutt? No, we can't do Focus Sash, that's the issue. So we would need to bring in something that can take a Cross Chop or a Gunk Shot. Maybe Fake Out. Gengar? Actually, Gengar is probably a good option here. Yeah, well... No, because Sucker Punch. Although I guess we could stall it out of Sucker Punch. Is that the worst idea? Probably not. What is it going for if not... Oh, we could swap between... We actually could swap between Gengar and Aggron to make it run out of Sucker Punch PP. And I think Gunk Shot is only like 5 PP, right? All we really need is to get rid of the Sucker Punch PP, but... Yeah, it's 5 PP. Okay. So yeah, maybe we can do that. Let's just see what throwing on a Psychic looks like. It definitely kills. Oh, but that's Life Orb. Okay, even without Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, whatever. I guess like if we have Aggron in here, it's mostly just for swapping around, but we can easily stall this thing out, and then we'll just take the KO with a Psychic, and then in would come Bronzong, which I suppose... I wish that you would kill this with an Expert Belt, but you don't. That's fine. I guess, like, it would want to go for Zen Headbutt or Shadow Ball. I'm gonna switch this out. So with this Bronzong, I guess I could go to like something like Umbreon. Explosion is nasty, but if we do like Sucker Punch / like Feint Attack, let's see what we're looking at. No, it's really not that much damage. Could we go... Wait, is this... Am I overthinking this? Can we just go to Magmortar here? You're at level 54 now. If we're on Gengar... That's the thing, is if we're on Gengar previously, then it's not going to want to explode, which is good. So then we could just Expert Belt, or I guess Choice Specs. We don't need Choice Specs on Gengar, so we can Choice Specs Flamethrower for the KO. That'll bring in Octillery, which will want to go for Hydro Pump. Yeah, let's bring Magmortar in here. Here, let's do also Sharpedo. Choice Scarf, level 52. Gengar. I guess like leftovers level 50. What are you at right now? 53. That's fine for now. Agron, focus, sash, level. We don't really know like what we need you for. Level 50. Magmortar. Did the music stop? Yep. Magmortar. You need choice specs. Oh, interesting. We could try to bait a flamethrower onto Magmortar and then come back in and outspeed and KO with Thunderbolt. Level 54. Is that a move that we could play, that we could do? I guess we could go to something like Kingdra on the Hydra Pump, and then that would bait Seed Bomb, go back into Magmortar, and then Thunderbolt. I don't hate it. I do not hate it. And then that's it, right? Oh no, then it's you. And then it's the same issue here. Oh, Stone Edge or Earthquake is kind of nasty. So we'll bring in Kingdra. It's mostly for pivoting, but I think it's gonna work. Kingdra, leftovers, level 53. And then we kill the Octillery, and then it's the Rhydon, which, I guess we could go into Kingdra. Oh, you take so much damage. Wait, oh, no, hold on. 53. Yeah, you take a good amount of damage, though, honestly. You could die. I don't really want to level up too much. What can tank this Rhydon and then kill? Meganium? Well, we could always focus Sash, right? Do we outspeed? Yeah. Sonage, Hammer Arm, Earthquake, Mega Horn. Yeah, I don't see why we just don't, like, focus Sash. And then, I mean, I could do that for anything, right? We haven't seen Meganium in a bit. I guess we can use it. Yeah, sure. So then Meganium, focus, Sash, level 53. Okay. So then that would mean that, so you need Energy Ball, which you have. Here, let's assemble the team. So I need, and we'll grab all the items too. I think you need choice specs though. No, you don't. We need you. Oh, I need Kingdra. Meganium. Agron I need. I don't think I need Pelipper. Oh, I need Gengar. Although I have to fly too. We're leading with you. And at this point I can heal. So I'll quickly grab Steve Tyler here. We'll go to Veilstone, because you're Lake Valor, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Cool. We're looking good here. I just want to rare candy you. And we just got to give some items. I might as well actually just wait until I get to the... get to Saturn, right? Where's my good old Max Repel? Boom. Okay. Alright. I kind of like this music, so we'll swap that over. Sick. Alright, so let's, we want to avoid some trainers here. Some grunts, rather. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So far, so good. Can I go a different route? No, okay. Okay. Alright, fine. Fine. I guess I'll battle a grunt with your one Pokemon, Skuntank. Okay. What do you have? Hold on. Grunt. Memento, Crunch, Sludge Bomb, Play Rough. Play Rough is not fun. So I think we will... Is Gengar okay here? Not really. Wait, actually, what about Aggron? Aggron's kind of okay here. Hopefully it's Sludge Bomb, or, well, it's gonna be Play Rough, but... What moves do you have? You have Earthquake. Amazing. Okay. So, don't crit here. Okay, Crunch, crit, does at most 90 damage, so we are safe to Earthquake. We're actually still safe to a crit. According to the calc, at least. Oh, wait. I'm actually... Never mind. I'm at level 43. Oh, we're so fine. We're so fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Glad it wasn't a catastrophe. Alright. Easy enough. Cool. So we will continue down here. Boom. Okay, so being in here now, we can add our items. So Sharpedo needs the choice scarf. Okay. In Gengar, we're just gonna give leftovers. Aggron, we're gonna give a Focus Sash. Magmortar, we're going to give the choice specs. Kingdra, we're going to give the leftovers, and Meganium, we're going to give a Focus Sash. So it's looking like Gengar, and then Aggron here, Magmortar, Kingdra, Meganium. So you have Choice Scarf with Crunch is the most important thing. Gengar. Oh, you already have Psychic. That's good. Okay. I might do Protect on you just in case. Because I don't think we need Dark Pulse at all. No. Aggron. You're mostly for pivoting, honestly, but Rock Slide, you have good moves here. Magmortar. You need Thunderbolt, which you have. Flamethrower. Oh, and you have Aura Sphere. Oh yeah, you need Thunderbolt for the Octillery. You don't have Focus Sash, right? You have Expert Belt. Okay. You have Wise Glasses, you have Muscle Band, you have Life Orb. Okay, we're fine. So Choice Specs, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere, leftovers, Surf. I forget what you're being used for. I guess the Rhydon, right? Because it's like we kill the Alakazam, bring you in, you're gonna get killed by Gengar. So then in comes Bronzong, and we're going to Magmortar, is that right? Yeah, and then Choice Specs KOs. Choice Specs Flamethrower KOs. You don't have Heat Proof, no. Oh, you have Bright Powder, Jesus Christ. I guess we'll just hope that that's fine. That'd be really bad if it missed. Is it better to give a wide lens? I mean, we can't really do that. What was the previous Pokemon that was in? You're gonna go for Zen Headbutt. I might just have to hope for the best here. bright powder, dude. Ugh, Jesus Christ. That would be really bad. I mean, no. I was gonna say I could Aura Sphere, but like, it doesn't kill. Do I have a backup in case that doesn't work? I mean, I guess I could. I could switch in something else and then try to kill it with a Shadow Ball. I don't know if I have much of an answer into Bronzong otherwise. That'd be really bad to lose Magmortar, but like... Yeah, I mean, there's always Aura Sphere, but... Might just have to pray, honestly. That'd be really bad. Do I have anything else in my arsenal? That can learn like how does Kingdra fare against the Bronzong? Not that bad. Not that bad. And you have leftovers, right? Okay, so I guess that's a possibility. So I could do protect leftovers stuff. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That'd be like worst case scenario. Like that, it really shouldn't get to that point, but I guess anyone else. Who else has leftovers? You do. Hailstorm does. But let's get rid of... maybe Dragon Rage, honestly. I don't need Signal Beam. It can handle the Bronzong enough. Can the... Can Pelipper outspeed this? Because I might prefer to have the Rain. Yeah, it can. Because the only idea is just to Focus Sash and then Surf KO. Yeah, okay. So let me swap Meganium for... and I'm also just curious about this. Yeah, okay. Let me swap Meganium for Pelipper. Which is annoying, but it's gonna have to be like a backup plan. Nice. Nice. Wow, of course. All right, Phil Collins, get back in here. Alright. He can do the same thing that Meganium was gonna do, but also in case things get out of hand with the Bronzong. Then I can use Kingdra, as well as, yeah, just get the rain up and then bye. I thought I did a max repel. I don't think I did, actually, come to think of it. Oh, interesting. You didn't battle me, okay. Alright, so you I battled. We're gonna loop around you. Great. Alright, so running through one more time. So we're getting rid of you, and we're adding you. When you have a choice scarf, you outspeed this Alakazam and KO. You have Wise Glasses, you don't have Quick Claw. And you have the Crunch and Choice Scarf. Gengar needs Psychic, which you have. And it seems as though you don't need, oh wait, no item. Yeah, good. So Psychic just kills you, but we need to stall out the Sucker Punch PP. But we can do that. And then we have Bronzong, which we are going to switch to you, to Magmortar. And just really hope we don't get a Bright Powder proc. Yeah, just gonna hope for it, but we have a backup if that doesn't work out. So we kill you, Octillery, and then for you, we will switch over to Kingdra, who tanks the Hydro Pump, baits Seed Bomb, we go back to you, Thunderbolt, KO. Yep. And then we have Rhydon, which we will go to, Pelipper, who has Focus Sash, and we outspeed and kill with Surf. You have those moves. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, or Sphere are the most important with choice specs. Leftovers with Surf. Protect, yep. And you have Surf and Focus Sash. Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay. Everything's good here. Yep, great. Alright, I think we're good to go. I really hope this Bright Powder doesn't proc. Alright. Let's do it. The mission is proceeding with no issues. The boss should be pleased. Everything is for everyone, and for the good of Team Galactic. You, I know you. You're the child who raided the Team Galactic building in Eterna. It was also you who interfered with us at the Pokemon Mansion. Humph. For your continued opposition of Team Galactic, you will be crushed. Not if I can help it. Okay. Alakazam. Normally scary, but we have Cabello, which has a Choice Scarf. Yep. And we just outspeed and KO with Crunch. This should bait in Toxicroak next, which has insane damage output, but it also has some moves that are low on PP, so we are gonna switch to Gengar and do some stalling. All right, just getting my notes ready so that we can write down. Some stalling. Right? Yeah. Alright, we switch to Hailstorm here. This move is... Fake Out, maybe? No, it's Cross Chop. Okay. Cross Chop. 1. We will protect. Ideally, it's Sucker Punch. Yep. Sucker Punch. 1. It will never be going for Cross Chop here, so we can safely go to Aguilera. Hopefully this is just Sucker Punch. Nope, it's Gunk Shot. Okay, interesting. Gunk Shot. 1. Now it'll be going for Cross Chop. Yeah. Cross Chop 2. We protect. Oh, nope. We protect. I really need this to use up its Sucker Punch PP. Okay. Gunk Shot 2. Aguilera. I should have put Protect on Aguilera, come to think of it, to help with this stall. That was that Gunk Shot? Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I think it was Gunk Shot. Shit. I don't have Protect, right? No. Now it's definitely going for Cross Chop. Yeah. Okay. Please go for Sucker Punch. Or I guess we could get rid of your Gunk Shots. Okay, fine, whatever. You only have 5 of them, so it's not really a huge deal. Okay, so it should be out of Gunk Shots here. Okay, that's a Cross Chop. We protect. Yep, there's Sucker Punch. So we gotta solve this out of Sucker Punches. Yeah, that's 3 Sucker Punches. This will be Cross Chop. And it should be its final Cross Chop, assuming that it's 5 Cross Chop PP. That's Cross Chop. It is in fact 5 PP. So that should be the case for that. We protect. That's Sucker Punch. So this should be its last Sucker Punch then. Okay. So it should be so it theoretically only should have Fake Out at this point. Yeah. Okay. Do I protect? I think I protect. Just to make sure. Yeah. Alright. We can take the KO with Psychic. Yep. Alright. Boom. Great. So that takes care of that. So in next is Bronzong, the scariest Mon on Saturn's team. Namely because of Bright Powder. The 10% chance to miss and the potential chance to lose our Magmortar. But we'll manifest that it doesn't happen. Wow, nice miss. That's huge, actually. That is huge. Hit it. Let's go! Get out of here! Get out of here! Whew. Okay. That's good. Thank God. Huge. So this is going to bring in Auxiliary. And the funny thing here is that we're actually going to use Jimmy Buffett, the Magmortar, to kill this. But we can't quite yet. So first we have to go to Ross King. Also, so far we're damageless, which is sick. That is going to change here because we're about to take a fat Hydro Pump. Or would be fat on Jimmy Buffett. But on Ross King, it is no issue. Quad resistant. I don't think there's any reason to not protect here. No, there isn't. So we'll go ahead and do so. Confirming it's Seed Bomb, which it is. Okay. And now we can go back into Jimmy Buffett. Because this will reset the choice specs. And Jimmy Buffett, that's a crit, okay. And Jimmy Buffett has Thunderbolt, which should be enough for the KO. And thankfully we outspeed this as well. Boom. So then last up is Rhydon. Which, funny enough, Magmortar could also kill with Aura Sphere. But we're probably going to take a simpler approach to that. Just confirming that Phil Collins here has Focus Sash. It does. And confirming that we are faster. Which we are. Phil Collins is going to take this KO. I was going to have Meganium for this originally, but I switched to Phil Collins in case I needed a backup for the Bronzong and had to set up the Rain for Kingdra to have more damage output with Surf. It's okay, we survive. We had a Focus Sash just in case, which means we can now Surf for the KO. Okay, alright, that's Saturn. Not too bad. Could have been really bad with the Bright Powder on Bronzong, but we dodged it, so. Where does it come from? But never mind that. A child like you will never be able to stem the flow of time. Team Galactic will get the 3 legendary Pokemon of the Lakes. With their power, we will create an entirely new universe. By now, Mars should have captured the Pokemon of Lake Verity. Yeah, so we gotta go there next. Let me make sure that I'm healed up here. We can actually switch over the music. Cool. Crazy that we needed a choice scarf on Sharpedo to outspeed the... well, actually, you know, come to think of it, something else I could have done is just a protect and speed boost thing. That actually would have worked too, I think. Yeah, it should have worked. Come to think of it. So we have to go over to Lake Verity. Let me just check out some VOD stuff. Looks like we got some bugs. Dust stocks on the grunt. I just want to see what you have. Hurricane, okay. So if we had you, for example, we choice band. Oh, 53 wing attack. And Beautifly, level 50. You would kill you. Okay. And choice band, you'd kill you. Okay. And Beedrill, level 50, you'd kill you. Okay, so everyone except for the Dustox. Endeavor is not fun, but... Alright, we are going to... I wonder if Fly is just generally better to have on Meatloaf now, because it's 100% accurate in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, just want to see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's just, yeah, so much better. I think we have access to the move deleter now, too, right? So let's go with this. Yeah. I think Fly is just better. I guess with an no, we want to do choice band, I think. We'll give you the expert belt, wherever you may be. Expert belt. Do one of you have choice band? No. Yeah. What do you have? Focus hash? Leftovers, leftovers, focus hash. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if I should conserve Magmortar here, though. Like, surely there's someone else that I could bring in for these bugs. Not overuse my fire types. My fire type, I should say. Can Gliscor eat these guys up? Yeah. Looks like it. I'll bring Magmortar just in case, but... Oh, damn. Beautiful Eye can really tear up my Gliscor, I guess? Jesus. Already at level 53. Expert belt? Not quite. What about you at level 54? No, still not quite. It's so, like, it's so close, though. No, but a crit hurricane will kill. So I probably don't want that. What if I do choice band on you? And then you get the expert belt? And we use fly? Oh, but hurricane probably... Yeah, probably wouldn't be good. Yeah, we could just Brave Bird, honestly. And then we have Dustox. Yeah, we'd probably do that. So let's do... Let's swap Gengar out. So we'll give choice band. Well, hold on. We'll give you an expert belt. And then we'll give you the choice band. Choice band. Because choice band wing attack. It won't kill you, but it will kill the Beautifly, I think. Which we want to do. We outspeed Mikeo with... Yeah. Okay. And then Crobat will take care of the... Yeah. Can you kill you, too? Yeah. Alright, we're good here. And you have Brave Bird still? Yep. Oops. Cool. So, we gotta go over to Lake Verity. Hi, everyone. It's me, the hometown hero. Alright. So, yeah, you're a double battle that I have to fight as a double. I can't take you on one at a time. Although, admittedly, that would make things a little easier. I have the right... Yeah, okay. We wing attack into Beautifly, And we Brave Bird into Dustox. Okay. All right. Beautifly goes down. Oh, how did I do that? That's what I want all the time. The HP stats. But, no, whatever. Wing attack you. Brave Bird you. It's a good thing I calced this, though, because if I didn't kill the Beautifly, it could have crit killed Gliscor, and that would have been really bad, obviously, so. Okay. Nice and easy. I take it that you can do this next duo as one at a time. What are you? Nidorino and Nidorina. Okay. Okay. And 2 Golbats. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna want to grab Gengar. Probably. I don't think I really need Pelipper here. Oh, actually, does Gengar have... You have Levitate, right? Oh, that could be a deadly combo there. Nice. And who has choice specs? Do you? No? Maybe no one? Choice specs. And you have Psychic, though? Yeah. Do I have, like, Dark Pulse or something? Water Pulse? Do I have Dark Pulse as a TM? Dragon Pulse... Dark Pulse, yeah. Just because if I'm Specs, then no need for Protect. Let me just make sure that, like, for example, the Nidorino of the Galactic Runt is... Hold on. You're 49, right? Yeah. Just like a Gengar, Psychic. Yeah, even without a choice specs, you're fine, so. Oh, you have Sucker Punch. Okay, that's actually good to... So maybe I do Protect, just so that I can let Gliscor take care of these. Because if I get double Sucker Punched, that could be really bad. Oh, actually, the Nidorina doesn't have Sucker Punch. Okay. Well, but, you know, so that being said, let's actually do, like, Expert Belt on you. And we will give Protect just to let Gliscor do its thing. Because this is assuming that you have Earthquake. Yeah. So sorry. Maybe I do expert belt on you too then. Yeah. And just making sure here that Gliscor does in fact KO with Earthquake. Yes, you do. Even without expert belt and even at a lower level, you kill. Nidorino. It's all just to make sure that we're in the clear. Yep, great. Okay. And we're definitely faster than them, so that's all fine and good. What's up, Starling? Sorry we didn't get you this run. Okay. So then we have Mars after this. But first, let's protect and Earthquake. That was just because of... Oh, wow, you didn't kill. Interesting. Okay. Well, Nidorino doesn't have Sucker Punch anyway, so that's fine. Alright, this should be good. Oh, wow, nice. He gave me poison. Oh, that's amazing. I just want to check this Wormadam. You have Psychic. Okay. But Sludge Bomb probably kills you, huh? Actually, no. Let's do Psychic on you and Wing Attack on you. Okay. Great. So now we have Mars. Is this like a double battle? Oh no, it's just a regular battle. Okay. Just a regular single battle. So Mars leads with a Crobat. So yeah, this is going to be some calking. Right? Level 52. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sick. What are we doing here? All good here? Great. Yeah, so let's do some calking. Let me switch this over. Cool. And you know what? I think let me just do a re-up of saving or just like loading my current Pokemon into this. Can't hurt. Okay. Cool. Let me get my Nintendo DS back up. All right. Good stuff. This is all good. Yep. All right. So we are first. We are first dealing with this Crobat. Crobat here is a speedy summon a gun. Very speedy. Does Sharpedo with like a Zen Headbutt do anything for us? Just to see here. Zen Headbutt. Not really. Just because we could always protect and get a speed boost and all that, but it does not look like it does anything for us. Fine. Do I have anything that can zap this out of the sky? Also, let me text my fiance back. Hold on. So let's just do a good old Focus Sash Rhydon. Although we can get Rhyperior now, which is nice. And then Rock Slide for the KO. That would be great. But first of all, it doesn't kill. Maybe it would as Rhyperior. But second of all, it's not perfectly accurate. I haven't used Blissey in like a hot minute. Oops, sorry. I haven't used Blissey in a hot minute. I'm kind of waiting for... I mean, I probably could be using it in more places, but... what I really want to be able to do is use this Gengar with like a choice specs. But the problem is that, first of all, that doesn't even guarantee the KO at level 53. What would we... Even if we went up to the level cap? Not even then. But also, we don't add speed. I might have to get a little creative with this Crobat. Because, I mean, like, because Aggron would definitely be Giga Drain. But the other issue is that it could set up double teams. Oh my freaking god. Wait. We have an Alakazam. Right? Am I missing anything here? We just Choice Scarf, right? Right? What item? You have Bright Powder. Of course you have Bright Powder. Of course you have Bright Powder. Of course you have it. Why wouldn't you? Bright Powder double team. That's a lot of fun. Of course you have Bright Powder. Do I have Shockwave? I do. Who can learn it? Pachirisu. Level 53. Pachirisu. With Shockwave. Le Shockwave. I mean, you know. It's not bad, honestly. If I did, like, Leftovers Protect... You don't add speed, but like, the only, I guess really the only issue is Hypnosis. Who else can learn Shockwave, I wonder? Aggron can. But, like... I mean, like, no, I don't know. I could burn the Pachirisu, but I feel like that's kind of against the point. Like, if we do 54... Shockwave... No, I mean... Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. That would be risky. I mean, I could pre-rest to get at least one Shockwave off, I guess. Something else I could do is to pre-burn and Choice Scarf. Just so that, like, we would outspeed it. And so turn 1, it would Brave Bird. Okay, so turn 1, we would deal a certain amount of damage to it. Like, let's say 39%. And it, let's say, does Brave Bird to us for 27 damage, 27%. I guess if this crits twice, then we're in trouble. But assuming that it doesn't, then we're fine. Pokemon Gen 4, how much does burn do every turn? An eighth. So that's like point... What? So that's point 12.125? Something like that. Yeah, it just has to not crit, basically. And then we're fine. Yeah, because I guess if we do, like... Alright, so its total HP would be 140 times point... Oh, wait, 0.125 equals about 17 HP. So 140 minus 17 equals 123. Brave Bird deals 38 damage at most, so that put us at 85. And we go again, and then even if Brave Bird crits, it's 76 damage. So that would put us at 9 HP. Oh no, but then Burn would take us out. Right. So if one of them crits, then we're screwed. That's what's happening here. But if it was plus 38, it'd be that, and then minus 17, minus 17. So if it didn't crit at all, then we would be fine. But if it crits once, we're screwed. If trying to pre-burn Choice Scarf. So maybe that doesn't work. Because we could otherwise do the leftovers. We could do otherwise the leftovers protect strat. Although I guess for that matter, we could also then... It's too bad that it might bait Giga Drain, because... Is there anything that can take a Brave Bird and a Giga Drain? I really want to be able to go to Aggron. And then it would definitely bait Giga Drain. Also, the Giga Drain is kind of an issue. all of this because of a frickin' bright powder. If it wasn't for that, then I would easily just do this Alakazam thing. But if it misses, then we're dead. So maybe Pachirisu is the way to go here. Although, is there anything else that can learn Shockwave? What's it like for you to know Shockwave? If you didn't have Giga Drain, or if you just handled like, why on earth are you modest? That makes no sense to me. Oh, I guess Giga Drain, but like that's so weird. Let's see what else can learn Shockwave. I mean, Alakazam learned Shockwave, but... but that doesn't really matter. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, if you 2-hit KO'd, then like... no, it doesn't really do anything. What else? I feel like Probopass would be really good here, but alas. I mean, I guess I could do some PP stalling. I guess. I guess I could do that. Giga Drain. Only has 10 PP. And then Brave Bird has 15 PP. So if I were to alternate, but it could just keep going for double team, I guess, which would be annoying. But maybe it's worth it. Yeah, I guess if I were to bait these moves, like Brave Bird, which would go into you, and then you would bait Giga Drain so we could go back into you. We just completely stall you out. I mean, maybe if you go for double team, then like it doesn't really matter, because the idea is just that like if we completely stall you out of, because you have like a ton of double team TPP, right? Also, is there anything, there's nothing in the back that resists an electric move, which is actually good, or is immune to it. Double team has 15 PP, and then hypnosis. So actually this could work. It's putting 3 Pokemon to work in order to make it work, but it could work. So it would basically be swapping between, I mean, is there anyone else that like, there's probably someone else that just baits the Brave Bird just fine. Yeah, like even Medicham, which I'm sure is more useful in this fight than Blissey. So we would go between you, pre-rested, and Aggron. I guess we could do like some leftover stuff. Medicham, where are you? Here, let's do like this. Giga Drain, yeah, okay, so we'd probably want to do some Protect Leftovers stuff with that. But then the idea is that we bring in Pachirisu to KO the Crobat. So then in comes Bronzong. Interesting. Hopefully you wouldn't want to go for Explosion. But I guess, honestly, what we could do is go to Magmortar, Focus Sash, Flamethrower. You have Expert Belt, of course. there's no reason why I would go for explosion, right? We could also go to Gengar on the whatever it's going for and can use Focus Sash to then bait just like a payback and then go to Magmortar. This is a lot of resources, but whatever. Because we outspeed and KO. Yeah. So it would be then Gengar, Magmortar. So you would ultimately kill the Bronzong, and then in comes you. So you would ideally just bait a move that you would be able to take. As long as it's not crunch, then we're fine. So we do that, and then probably then go to... Oh, do you have Scrappy? Oh my god, you have Scrappy. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you'd probably be able to go for Hammer Arm then. But maybe if there's someone that we can just go to and bop ya real quick. You know what I'm saying? 54? Nope, never mind. I guess we could go to you. Although double edge crit killing would be catastrophic. How about Milotic? Nope. Damn, this Kangaskhan is actually kind of a beast. Although, I guess, could we... kill this Kangaskhan in a different way? Because I guess we could go back and forth between you guys. Oh, this Kangaskhan is actually a pain in the ass. If I had a way of baiting not double-edged, then this would actually be fine. $54. I don't know if you even that speed with a Choice Scarf. You don't. Okay. Wow, this Kangaskhan is actually like a pain to figure out. You're my steel type. I guess, well, okay, so we could do like Aggron and Crobat. Because if we were to get rid of enough Hammer Arms, I think Hammer Arm is all we would really need in order to... Yeah, so we would get rid of 10 Hammer Arms, and then we could eventually go back into Aggron and take care of it. Don't you earn, like, Superpower? Yeah. I mean, at that point, I don't know if it really, like, matters. We could just probably Brick Break, right? You could probably learn Brick Break, right? Yeah, great. And I guess that's fine. We can just alternate with Protect leftovers. Yeah, I think that works. but that requires then Crobat, so it'd eventually be killed by Aggron. Brings in you. $53. So I guess if we're like at full HP or nearly full HP, then we can just Rock Slide KO. But I guess otherwise we could just go to you. And maybe at 53 we Brave Bird KO. Oh, but you have Speed Boost. Yikes. Okay, so like it kind of has to be like... Oh, it's like, oh, this thing is a piece of shit too. Interesting, okay. Then, not to mention that we have this cat. Although Gengar, I think, takes care of this pretty okay. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I think that a lot of this is just like protect leftovers. Yeah. But you are kind of an issue. Is there someone that I don't need? Let's run through this again. Okay, so we have Crobat, right? We're going to lead with Medicham. Let's just have everyone at level 53. Hold on a second. So we have you, Medicham, level 53 with leftovers. We'll do the proper format here. Crobat, leftovers. Switch between this and Aggron. Level 53 leftovers to stall out Giga Drain and Brave Burn. When Crobat is out of attacking moves, oh yeah, Medicham, Medicham pre-rested, and we'll do the same for Aggron. Here, let's do this. And Aggron pre-rested. So that way we'd have no hypnosis happening. When Crobat is out of attacking moves, switch to Pachirisu, level 54. Pachirisu pre-burned, level 54. But then at that point, we could get away with Here, hold on. Shockwave. At level 54 is a guaranteed 3 at KO. So I think the best thing then is just leftovers, right? Because like then we can gain back the HP that we would lose from the burn. The burn is just to help with the hypnosis. And also Mars doesn't have a Pokemon in the back that resists or is immune to Shockwave, so we should be fine to just take the KO on this. So yeah, we'll do leftovers. Take out with 3 Shockwaves. So then that would bring in Bronzong. Right. Okay. So we would want Focus Sash, Gengar here. So Bronzong, switch to level 53 Gengar, Focus Sash. So even if it payback crits, then we'll be fine. And then granted, that'll be random move of Gyro Ball or payback, but I think then the idea is to go to... Because we don't want Explosion turn 1 is the thing. Oh, wait, but that doesn't... Yeah, maybe I just hard switch to... I feel like the likelihood of Explosion on turn 1 is pretty unlikely. Because if we assume that it's not going for Explosion, which might be a bold thing to assume, but if we assume that, you don't go for it here, right? Focus. Yes, you take that out. Oh, you take that out too, okay. But that's what having a... Yeah, so you do that. Okay, but Bronzong is last here. I can't imagine that it's gonna blow up on turn 1. I can't imagine that. I'm willing to risk it. Switch to level 53 Magmortar with an Expert Belt. On next turn... Oh, it's level 54, though, is the only thing. On next turn, take out with Flamethrower. These, Team Galactic is obsessed with having Levitate Bronzongs instead of Heat Proof, but I'm not minding it at all. So then it's you. Most likely Double Edge, which we can't go to Gengar for, but we can go to... What's it like to go to you? Yeah, no. Okay. But, okay, so hopefully then it is Double Edge, which... Hopefully it's... Because, what is it? Bronzong will be doing payback, so if it does like 80%, then it actually could be Hammer Arm, so that wouldn't be good. Does that mean I'd have to sack someone? Maybe. Can I do... How much damage are you taking from Brave Bird? Not that much. No, we should do leftovers for you. Yeah. You could just die to a Hammer Arm. If Magmortar gets crit by payback, then it could bait Hammer Arm. which would be bad. So hopefully we just don't get crit, I think is the moral of the story. You need the expert belt, right? Is there a world in which you don't? I don't know if that even matters though, because if it's dealing like nearly 80%, then we gain back 12%. So it's 32%. Yeah, so I think it would still be hammer arm. Yeah. Okay. If only of course, this is the one instance where I wish that sturdy would work like regular. Take out with flamethrower. Yeah, I'm basically just hoping that the Bronzong doesn't crit my Magmortar, right? Or explode for that matter. I mean, I guess I could always sack Pachirisu. I'd rather not. Also, it being scrappy is, like, an issue. Oh, although I could go... Then I could do Focus Sash Gengar, I guess, right? But then what does that really do for me? Because I could still then bait Hammer Arm. So yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. Where's this Gang? Right, so you're just automatically baiting. Can I, like, take care of this Crobat with you? I don't know, I feel like that's going to be risky. I would definitely want to do... I feel like you're just not doing that much damage. You have Bright Powder. I think Giga Drain just kind of does too much in order to, yeah. Unless I somehow, well, okay, hold on. If I'm doing all this PP stalling, right? Then why can't I just kill with Aggron instead of Pachirisu, right? It would take longer. It would be a 5-hit KO. But there's not really a reason to not do that. I think I would just deal with the Hypnosis. Yeah. Hold on. When Crobat is out of attacking moves... So I don't need to well, I could pre-rest anyway, right? It doesn't really matter. Use Shockwave on Aggron, right? Use Shockwave on Aggron. So we might not need Pachirisu anymore. Guaranteed 5-hit KO. Which would then bring in you. Which we could then Rock Slide. Because then at least... Yeah, because you're going to do Bug Buzz. But we could just guarantee the KO. Also, like, yeah, you're going to take nothing from Double Edge and Crunch. So the idea would be to... Yeah, okay. So then it would be Yanmega. This is better. take out with Rock Slide. Kangaskhan. And then this is where, so, sorry, Pachirisu. So you'll go for Hammer Arm onto Crobat. We stall out of Hammer Arm. Yeah. Okay. Stall out of... Oh, wait. Switch to level 53. Crobat. Leftovers. Switch between this and Gengar to... Or no, this and Aggron. Aggron to stall out of Hammer Arm. And then we can take you out with... Okay, so Shockwave. Let's say it's something like Shockwave and Brick Break. And then we also need... Okay, so this takes up our move slot, but... Brick Break... Yeah, because you can't really do that much to us with Crunch or Double Edge. We'll do Protect Leftovers, stall out of Hammer Arm, and then use Brick Break on Aggron to take it out. Although, I guess... No, okay. It'll be out of its other... Well, no, it shouldn't go for Bronzong. It shouldn't. But then Bronzong, what happens here? I doubt it would go for Explosion, but it would then... So it should go for Payback. You can't really do that much to me. But I can't really do much to you. And you have Leftovers. So I think we would just go over to... Explosion would be stupid on your part. I don't think that would make sense. So we would just go over to you. Or maybe this is where we could do the Focus Sash Gengar. Do I have something here? Can Medicham take you out? Oh, yeah. Do you have speed? Not quite, but that's okay. You don't outspeed. Damn, you're a fast cat. So Aggron is taking out this Kangaskhan, so then in comes Bronzong. But we established that we have Shockwave and Brick Break and Protect. So then, yeah, in comes... So we have Bronzong, which we can... I don't know why I'm so nervous about it blowing up on turn 1. I guess with Gengar, that would guarantee... Let's just try that out for a second. Switch to Gengar, level 53. Gengar, Focus Sash, switch to Magmortar, level 54 Magmortar, Expert Belt on Not Explosion, KO with Flamethrower. Because, yeah, then it's Expert Belt boosted Flamethrower onto you. And then we have the cat. we had sped, we would, well, we wouldn't KO with Aura Sphere, but... So you're gonna want to go for Body Slam. That's the thing, is that Gengar would be so nice against this. Against this cat. I don't have any other ghosts, right? No. I guess there's Aggron. Yeah, Aggron kind of eats this up. Alright, honestly, I guess... Yeah, Aggron is fine, minus the paralysis chance or hypnosis. But I guess if that doesn't work... No. I guess I could do a pre-poisoned. Yeah, honestly, I think this kind of works. Yeah, pre-poison Rhyperior. I'm just curious what like a Brick Break does on you. And it'll be a Rhyperior instead of a Rhydon, so pre-poisoned. Yeah. Okay, all right, that's good. Cool. And then Perugly. Switch to level 53 Rhyperior. Pre-poisoned. And take out with EQs and or Brick Breaks. Okay, that should be good then. Great, so we have Crobat. So we'll bring you in, even though it's gonna be different. So we have you, Crobat, and then Yanmega, and then Kangaskhan, Bronzong, and Perugly. Great, okay. Awesome. I just have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Stop. All right. All right. So we need... Oh yeah, we gotta get out of here. Sorry, BRB. Are you? Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to swap you out anyway. So we need a Medicham. Yeah. Oh no, we need Gengar. We don't need Gliscor. We need Aggron if we don't have already. We do. We're gonna take out Rhydon. And we don't need... No, wait. We do need Magmortar. Don't need you. Okay, that's the team. Alright. I just want to make sure here that Rhyperior doesn't lose anything when evolving in terms of like low level up moveset. So 49. So it's going to get Dragon Rush at 50. Just to look at the other one here. Rhydon. Dragon Rush 50. Superpower at 54. Superpower 54, and Rock Wrecker at 58. Okay, so it is beneficial for us to just evolve this now. I know we got the Protector. Alright. So Bill Corgan will evolve into a Rhyperior. Let's go. Rhyperior is sick. Nice. And then, yeah, we'll just go ahead and level everyone up. Well, let's see what items and such we need. So Medicham needs the leftovers. Oh, there you are. Who else? Aggron needs the leftovers. Right now you have Focus Sash. Great. And then Crobat needs leftovers. Yep. Bronzong, we have Gengar getting a Focus Sash. Magmortar, I think, is getting an Expert Belt. And then the Rhyperior. I guess we could do leftovers for? Yeah, why not? There's no reason to... Well, hold on. First, it's going to get the Toxic Orb, because we need to pre-poison it. But then we'll be good to go. Do I have any non-attacking moves? Yeah, great. Perfect. Alright, so the order is Maggie Rogers up here, and then we have Aggron, and then it's gonna be Kangas, Crobat here, and then what do we have? Crobat, and then Jimmy Buffett, and then we have... No, wait, hold on. Aggron. So we have Gengar, and then Jimmy Buffett, and then Bill Corgan. Alright. Let's just also... We'll get everyone up to the level they need to be, which is 53, roughly. Dragon Rush... Not right now. 53. And we'll get you to 53. No Dragon Rush for you yet. Maybe ever. Great. Do you learn Superpower at 54? Is that right? I guess we could do that. Yeah, we can do that. Just in case. Let's check you out. Yeah. I guess just in case. We don't need Stealth Rock. But now let's go ahead and give some TMs. So let's give Brick Break to you. Get rid of Poison Jab. What else do we need? We need... Aguilera needs some stuff, including Shockwave. Probably most importantly, we'll get rid of Iron Tail. You need Protect, which we'll get rid of Iron Head for. And there's another move that I think it's Brick Break. Brick Break, yeah. And then Brick Break, yeah. So instead of Earthquake, Rock Slide, Earthquake, yeah. Brick Break, Shockwave, that should be good. Yeah, Rock Slide, Brick Break, Shockwave is most important for you, including Protect. You're mostly used for pivoting. But I think this is good. The only other thing is that, oh wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Anyone that, let's just do this right now. Anyone that has leftovers should also have Protect. I don't think I really need this for this fight. Let's get rid of Zen Headbutt. Fuck Zen Headbutt. I don't think we need Haze for this battle. We don't. Oh, you. We're not gonna give it to you. Jimmy Buffett. What do you have again? You have Expert Belt. I mean, you don't really need it. I guess if we're stalling, we might as well. We don't need Brick Break on you. Okay. Although, I do want to remember to give leftovers to Homeboy. Bill Corgan. Okay. Alright, so just to run through everything again. Oh, but Medicham needs to be pre-rested, that's right. And so does Aggron. Not as necessary, but... Well, actually, it is. Let's get rid of Protect for now. I'll do the same thing with Aggron here. And now I'll replace the Protects again. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me get out of here. Rest. Come on, tackle. Okay, so. This is 1, 2. Alright. So all good there. And then Aguilera. Do you have a tackle or something? No, probably not. Do you have tackle or something? Probably not. Okay. You have tackle or something. Okay. So we burn 1 turn. Burn 2 turns. Boom. Okay. So you're both pre-rested. We're almost there. Just make sure everyone is all good there. We need to give you the leftovers and then also give you back protect TMs. All right, so leftovers, protect. Leftovers, protect. And rock slide and brick break and shockwave. Leftovers, protect, fly, Brayford, poison fang. Do I want... something for the Bronzong, maybe? Focus Sash, I guess Protect is good. Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball. Aura Sphere, Protect. Flamethrower is the main thing you need. And then Earthquake, Rock Slide, Superpower, Brick Break is the main thing you need. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, and then so yeah, Aggron has Shockwave. You also have Rock Slide. Kangaskhan, we're going to do some swapping around, but then it will eventually be taken out by Aggron with Brick Breaks. Bronzong, we swap to Gengar. But then eventually it's going to be, but we swap over to Magmortar for the KO. Purugly, pre-poisoned Rhyperior. Yep. All right. I think we're good to go. So paranoid. I got rid of the rest for Protect. Yes. Is there anyone else on my team that can learn Shockwave in case something goes horribly wrong? Oh yeah, I was also wondering about Crobat. I mean, why not, right? I don't think I need Rock Slide. Actually, no, yeah, let's get rid of Superpower for that. And then Crobat, I was just thinking if I wanted to do, like, even, like, Thief or something. Can you learn Dark Pulse? You can. Okay, sorry, I'm just checking something. This is very, 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 very niche scenario. Okay. Yeah, why not? Teach Dark Pulse to you. Because I don't really need, like, I don't really need two flying type moves. I don't know if I really need Poison Fang for this fight, though, either. Yeah, I don't need Poison Fang for this fight. This is just in case for some reason I need the Crobat for the Bronzong. It shouldn't get to that point, but... Alright, let's save here. I want to reapply my damage calculator. And then we'll take on Mars. So, we start with the Medicham. Okay. And we also have Aggron. Oh, it's in alphabetical order, I see. Crobat. And then Gengar, and then Magmortar, and then Rhyperior. Okay. Alright. Should be all good to go. Cool. Alright, about to take on Mars. Let's do this thing. All right. We are pre-rested. We have leftovers protect. You have everything you need. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. All right. Let's do this thing. Just want to heal up Bill Corgan. They're taking the Pokemon of the lake. I still couldn't beat this person. I'm still not strong enough. That face, it brings back bad memories. I'm talking about the Windworks. I caught a whole lot of trouble for that little incident. What's with that look on your face? You do remember me, don't you? Fine, whatever. I'll tell you who I am again. Sorry, just checking something. Yep, okay. I'm Mars, one of the Team Galactic's blah blah blah. So what is it? Are you some lovey-dovey couple to the rescue? Not a chance. Not even a teeny one. You're all going down. Alright. So it's Mars. She leads with a Crobat. We lead with Maggie Rogers. Primarily because we just want to bait Brave Bird, we are going to be stalling out this Crobat of its Brave Bird and Giga Drain PP, which means I gotta get my stalling note ready. Crobat. So it should be Brave Bird here. We are pre-rested on Maggie Rogers and Aguilera here, because then it won't go for Hypnosis. That's Brave Bird number 1. We are going to be here for a minute. So this should be Giga Drain. It could be Double Team. Okay. Let's double team. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Brave Bird number 2. It might be fine, actually, to protect and go back to full HP. Although we don't have to quite yet, so I think we'll just go back to Maggie Rogers. It's probably going to be double team, but I'm hoping it's Giga Drain. Yeah. It is completely fine for it to keep double teaming here. Brave Bird number 3. Yeah, actually, we don't need to protect quite yet. Go for Giga Drain. Yeah. Eventually, it's going to get to +6, and then hopefully that means that it won't use Double Team anymore. We'll start going for Giga Drain, rather. Crobat is, meanwhile, just, like, kind of taking some chip. Which doesn't really matter, but... I'll probably wait until it's out of Double Team, and then I'll protect. Oh, there's Giga Drain. Okay. Alright, there's one Giga Drain. We will go to Aguilera. Probably Brave Bird. Yep. If you want to go for Giga Drain, I won't say no. Double Team, okay. That's actually kind of fine, because it means that we can gain back HP with leftovers. I wonder if that means that we can protect here. Because then it would maybe go for Hypnosis onto Aguilera. I don't think we have to yet. Let's just go back over to Aguilera for now. I'll wait until it's fully maxed out on Double Teams. There's Brave Bird, number 5. And so long as we're not hitting it with a move that a Pokemon in the back resists, then it won't be swapping out. And we're not doing any attacking moves right now. Again, that's fine, because it means we gain back some HP with leftovers. We are chilling. It is at 5 Double Teams, so theoretically, when it does one more, it shouldn't be going for Double Team anymore. This will most likely be Brave Bird. Yep. That's 6. Either Giga Drain or Double Team is fine here. Okay. So that's 6 Double Teams. So theoretically, it's not going to go for Double Team anymore. This will definitely be Brave Bird. And then I guess this should be Giga Drain then. Yep. So that's 2 Giga Drains. We're just stalling this thing out. I think it might make more sense to wake up Aguilera than it would Maggie Rogers. For now, we'll just go back to Aguilera. Just for more leftovers recovery. That is Brave Bird number 8. Maggie Rogers. That was another Giga Drain. So that's Giga Drain number 3. I think we can afford to wake up Maggie Rogers here. Maybe not quite yet. I have to assess. Giga Drain. Crit. No, Giga Drain crit. Does 68 damage. Okay, so we're still fine for now. Let's keep stalling. Should be Brave Bird number 9. Yes. Okay. Should be Giga Drain number 4. Yep. Okay. Alright, I think this is where we protect leftovers. Yeah. Should be Brave Bird number 10. Yep. Aguilera. So it should be Brave Bird number 11. Or Hypnosis. Yeah. It has 15 Brave Birds. Even a Giga Drain crit doesn't KO here. That's 5 Giga Drains. Okay. Protect. Please go for Brave Bird. You do. Okay. So this will be the 13th Brave Bird coming up. Is there someone else I can go to on this Giga Drain? Yeah, Crobat actually, right? Yeah, you do nothing. Okay. And then it's going to want to go for Brave Bird, so that's fine. Alright, so let's go over, because a critical hit Giga Drain will kill Maggie Rogers, so let's go to Meatloaf now. Should be Giga Drain. Yep. 6 Giga Drains. Okay. Now I should go for Brave Bird. Onto Aguilera. So that's 14 Brave Birds. This works out well. And then we go to Crobat on a Giga Drain. Yep. 7 Giga Drains. Okay. And then this should be the final Brave Bird. Oh, Hypnosis. Okay. Hypnosis? Really? Okay, well... That's kind of okay. Interesting. Hypnosis. We weren't a... Oh, right. We're not pre-rested. Okay. That's fine. We should want to go for Giga Drain here. You'll never go for Hypnosis onto my Crobat, because you're not going for it on Aggron. Okay, Giga Drain. Okay. Go for Brave Bird. I guess really at this rate, we're just stalling out Giga Drain, but... No. Okay, this actually works out pretty well. Maybe you're out of Brave Bird? Almost out of Giga Drain. It should be 2 more Giga Drain. So that was another Giga Drain. Alright, and then we go to you. What would be Hypnosis? Yep. It's another Hypnosis. Maybe it's out of Brave Bird? This should be the final Giga Drain. We could do one more just to make sure. Hypnosis, and we're just confirming at this rate that you're out of Giga Drain PP. Maybe you'll go for Brave Bird? Double team. Okay, yeah, so it looks like you're out of Brave Bird as well. Alright, so we go back to Aguilera. And we can Shockwave. It might Hypnosis us at some point, but it can't do any damage to us. So, we're free to just keep using Shockwave. I think that's at 8 double teams now. I think it used 2 since... Oh, crit is nice. It might Hypnosis us, but that's fine. Okay, alright. If you want to miss again, then that would also work. The fact of the matter is that, like, we'll be awake when we take the final hit with Shockwave, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. We can just burn through these sleep turns. It can't do anything to us in the meantime. Run. Why am I doing that? Just keep Shockwaving. Right. Okay, hopefully we take the KO here. Not quite. It's fine. Alright, boom. Perfect. Alright, so that is the Crobat. So in next should be Yanmega, and it's really good that we are at full health here. I am kinda depending on Aggron landing this Rock Slide to kill it. More or less. Okay. It's gonna get the speed boost that we don't care about because we're slower anyway. This is gonna hurt. Let's freaking go. All right, good. Good job, Aguilera. Good job. So next in is Kangaskhan. At this range, it should want to go, and also it was important to not get crit there too, so that's good. There's no reason to not protect here, so go ahead and do so. It should be baiting Hammer Arm. It is, especially after we get more of this boost. And actually wouldn't be the worst thing to... Oh, I actually have to... Kangaskhan. I have to do some more stalling. Hammer Arm. 1. Alright, so now... switch between this and Aggron to stall out of Hammer Arm. Right. And I just want to double check the amount of PP that Hammer Arm has. 10. Great. So we are going to swap over to Crobat. That is 2 Hammer Arm. Now, we swap between this and, let's see, you are baiting right now Double Edge. And only Double Edge. Aguilera takes nothing from it. Oh, I should have protected. That is my bad. Double Edge 1. We will protect. Should be Hammer Arm number 3. Yep. Go to Meatloaf. Should be Hammer Arm number 4. Speed is getting reduced drastically. We protect. Should be Double Edge number 2. Yep. Thank God we got Aggron. The Aggron Crobat synergy is peak. Oh, so that was another Double Edge. That was Double Edge number 3. Protect. Should be Hammer Arm number 5. Meatloaf, what should be Hammer Arm number 6. Yep. This should be Double Edge number 4. And then this should be Double Edge number 5. Now we're back to Hammer Arm. We protect. Should be Hammer Arm number 7. Yep. So now we will go to Meatloaf on Hammer Arm number 8. Double edge. Should be double edge again. And then this should be the last 2 of its hammer arm PP. We protect. Should be hammer arm number 9. Okay. Getting back some meaningful HP in the meantime. This should be the final hammer arm, but we will check when we go back into Aggron, because we're going to need Aggron in order to take out this Kangaskhan anyway. Protect. Should be double edge number 8. And back to Aguilera. What will be double edge number 9? Okay. And we will protect for leftovers recovery, but also to make sure that we are out of hammer arm. Double edge it is. All right. So we're just gonna break this thing. I'm surprised I went for double edge and not crunch. But oh well. Yeah, we break. Okay. There's the crunch. No defense drop. Thank you. Get back some leftovers recovery. Okay, and break. Might need one more. Oh, all right, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. So this will now bring in Bronzong, right? Yeah. There's no real good reason why it should go for Explosion, but seeing as how I have a way of preventing an Explosion death on Jimmy Buffett, I'm just gonna first go to Hailstorm, which would never bait Explosion. It's kind of annoying. Okay, that's fine though. And then since it's never baiting Explosion, we can go to Jimmy Buffett. This can't really do all that much. A payback crit might suck, but okay, it's fine. We have Expert Belt. We outspeed. Not missing anything here. No. KO. Okay. Which just leaves Mars with her Perugly. And actually, a crit payback probably would have killed Jimmy Buffett there. So in hindsight, that was kind of stupid. I should have just gone straight into... oh, you get Aura Sphere? Holy shit. I should have just gone straight into Jimmy Buffett and not bother with the whole Explosion, or the whole Gengar thing. Aura Sphere. Damn. I mean, that's helpful, like, right now, I suppose. I guess I don't need Psychic right this second. Wow, you get Aura Sphere? Gengar is just even more goated. Holy shit. That's really, really good. Alright, so now we have Perugly, but we can simply go over to Bill Corgan here. Yeah, I should have just swapped. I think next time I just should have swapped straight into Magmortar. That was dumb. You can't paralyze me because we're pre-poisoned. You can also just like barely do anything to me in general. I have leftovers just to sort of offset the poison, but like it doesn't really matter. And Rhyperior deals more damage. It's a little bit more damage with Brick Break. Do you have Citrus? Yeah. Okay, so we might as well do Brick Break. I had Shockwave just in case things got hairy with the Crobat or Mega for that matter. Might need to take this out in 3 hits. Oh, that's a good roll. We might be fine. I just want to double check, but I think that Play Rough crit doesn't kill, right? At most it does 72 HP. I think we're fine. Especially if you don't crit, we're fine. Okay. Oh, but that's not good, actually. That's not good. Shit. Okay, now I think I have to swap. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, because now you're dealing... Oh, you can deal 72. Oh, you can just straight up kill me. Okay. I can go to Hailstorm. Right? Do you have leftovers? You have Focus Sash. But I can outspeed and KO. So it doesn't matter. You're not going to Hypnosis. Yeah. I think this is fine. Do you heal here? Oh, right. No, you don't heal. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Alright. A little messy in the middle there, but we... Oh, you don't outspeed. Let's hope you don't land a Hypnosis. Okay, we're fine. You were stupid and you tried to go for Play Rough. Alright. Alright, a little sloppy there towards the end, but we made it out, so. And that's Mars. Good stuff. Okay. Alright. Not terrible. Not too terrible. We're making it through. So now this is going up to the lake acuity, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun. There's so much to, like... I can't speed through this music. There's so much to, like, retain when doing these hardcore Nuzlocks of, like, ROM hacks. Like, just different, like, items and different conditions and different, like, possibilities of things that could happen. Oh, okay. It's like, it's kind of crazy, like, just how much it can really, like, force you to think. force you to like think of all the different things that could go wrong. But it's also why it's so awesome. That's probably gonna do it for me today. I can check out, I just want to check out like the way to get to where we're going. So you are in Eterna, and you go up that way, okay. And then you continue up north, I guess. Yeah, you get those. Yeah, and then you just continue up north this way, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go to Eterna City for now. You don't battle her, right? No, okay. Trainer Dalton is the next trainer we'll have to deal with. So we can fly with you, right? Yes, we can. And we'll go to Eterna. Alright, so we're going to be able to go up north towards Snow Point City. I guess we could just like look briefly at this upcoming battle on the route, which is Dalton with a Magmortar. And I presume this is in the snow. Yeah. Although we have Pelipper, right? We always have Pelipper. Alright, I just want to... Also, let me save here. Could probably be a good thing to do. Just want to do this. Somehow I don't think you're the right Dalton. Hold on. 52. Do we just kill you? We don't outspeed either, is the thing. Well. I mean, we could do that into Kingdra. Hold on. Switch this over. I'm just looking at a trainer on this upcoming route. But I could do that where it's a... Oh my god, you don't even get the range here. If you go to 54, then you do it. Okay. I wonder if there's a simpler way to take out this Magmortar. Doug Trio, where you been, man? I mean, you actually kind of do it. With a choice band. Or even an expert belt. I mean, you kind of do it. You outspeed, you KO. You'll get some hail chip, but like, whatever. Muddy water, who cares? Maybe I care. I don't know. Do I have a... Oh, you... but you could do Ice Beam. I was going to say maybe Meganium, and that could be fun, but... we don't want the rain, though. Yeah, that's actually a good reason to not set up the rain, huh? Oh, how sick would it be if you could just, like, KO the Kingdra as well? Okay. This might be a next time thing, but... Muddy Water... Who was I thinking of? I was thinking of you. Then bait Dragon Pulse. Because, yeah, if you do Muddy Water or Ice Beam, it's not really a huge deal, because then you do Dragon Pulse. It'd be sick if you outsped. but you don't. 54? You're not gonna outspeed, but I just want like a... Oh, you actually like... Oh, you handle this just fine. Yeah, I think it's just you then. It's just you. It was always you. Yeah, you can't do diddly squat to Milotic. That's fun. That's really fun. I could also pre-burn, I guess, if I don't want to deal with the yawn of it all. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then it's Venusaur. You want to go for Petal Dance? Aw, you want to use Petal Dance? Aw. Aw, that's nice. You wouldn't want to go for Earthquake. So then we could go to you, right? And torch you. But, wait. Oh, you have Thick Fat. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's Hail Chip too to consider. But I guess, well, no, that doesn't work. Not to mention you don't have speed, because you're a loser. What are you? Psychic? Nah. Crobat? Crobat kind of works. Oh, Crobat actually absolutely works. Because if you Petal Dance, then we're in business. And with a choice... Actually, let's just do Expert Belt. Because we outspeed, we KO. Yeah, easy. Okay, this is actually pretty easy. What did I have for you? What on earth did I have for you? Oh yeah, Doug Trio. Let's freaking go. What level do you need to be? 53 is fine, I guess. Expert Belt. Magmortar. Lead with level 53 Doug Trio with a Expert Belt. KO with EQ. Then it's gonna be Kingdra. Switch to pre-burned Milotic. Yeah, that's actually pretty important. Pre-burned Milotic with leftovers. Take out with Moonblasts. And then we have Venusaur. Switch to level... whatever. Let's switch to Crobat. Whatever level you are. Level 53. Expert Belt. Switch to Crobat, level 53. Even a Sludge Bomb crit is like 52%, and then you're gonna take 52, and then that's like 84. Do I want to do something else here that doesn't involve... How about I just do Choice Band Fly instead? I think that's better. Switch to level 53 Crobat, Choice Band, and use Fly. That should be fine. Just so I don't get that insane recoil. Yeah, and then that's that. Alright. Yeah, I think that takes care of that. Alright, so I think then... I think that's going to do it for me for today, at least for now. Now that this is, like, you know, cooked up, I can, let's see, Crobat, Milotic, and my own Crobat. Wait, No, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. Doug Trio is first. Doug Trio, Milotic, and then Crobat. That's what I wanted to do. Great. It's like this. All right. Well, now that this is cooked up, we will save this for next time, and then we'll just continue up into Snow Point City. But for anyone that watched today or is watching after the fact, thank you so much for doing so. I appreciate your tuning in. It's a lot of fun. I can't believe we're this far into the game, but you know, it could, you know, there's Candace, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. There's actually like a pretty hard double battle before Candace that we have to do. And then there's the, all the Mount, what do you call it? Mount Coronet stuff, including the 12v12 later. So, you know, the hardest challenges are still ahead, but we'll just see how far we can take this. But yeah, again, thanks so much for if you were watching today or after the fact. We'll do unlisted here. Save. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for me for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Farewell.